Everyone chases happiness in the same places. And that's exactly why most people never find it. The real secret to happiness, almost nobody talks about it, but once you see it, you'll never look at life the same way again. But most people think happiness is in external things, like having a nicer house or having the car or whatever else. I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Happiness is found in those very little moments of presence on a daily basis. And not only that, it's also found in the anticipation of things, the accomplishing of things, not the thing accomplished, but the process of accomplishing the thing. Let me give you a quick example. Think of a game like Grand Theft Auto. If Grand Theft Auto didn't have missions that you had to do, where you complete the missions or complete the goal or level up your character, it wouldn't be nearly as satisfying as what it is. The whole point of Grand Theft Auto is completing those missions, getting those goals, leveling up your character. That's the whole point of life as well. The whole point of life is trying to improve yourself. How can you be more kind? How can you be more respectful? How can you communicate better? How can you do these things? The more you focus on who you're becoming in the process of I'm not telling you, by the way, don't go after the fancy car. Don't go after the fancy house. Go get all that stuff. That stuff is fantastic. The most important thing is who you're becoming along the way before you get those things. Who do you have to become to attract those things into your life? That's the most important part. And mix that up with anticipation that I talk about, right? Let's say for right now, you book a vacation. Just think of something like really nice where you want to be. Maybe it's Venice. Maybe it's Hawaii. You book it and it's 1 month out. You're all of a sudden bringing about happiness into your everyday life because you're looking forward to something. You're anticipating that thing. And sometimes our anticipation brings us more happiness than actually being at the place. So let's say maybe you're in Hawaii or Venice and you realize while you're there, you're deriving your happiness from thinking about the next thing. This is the crazy thing, guys. Like, you might be happier just thinking and fantasizing about your vacation than actually on the vacation. That's also a practice in itself. And that's why I said presence earlier on. You want to have the habit of being happy in the present moment, but also being happy after you get what you anticipated. Because what happens is people always put this happiness on a pedestal. They put this happiness in a faraway place. The happiness, it's all the way down that way, right? Like, happiness is all the way there. And when I get that house, I'll be happy. When I make this amount of money, I'll be happy. But what happens when people actually get those things? They get the house, they get the money, whatever else, right? And then now, guess what happens? Because this is a constant game, guys. What happens is that now they're looking for the next thing. What's the next thing that's gonna bring me happiness? Oh, okay, I already got this thing. What's the next thing? So there's always something at the end of the mountain. You climb the mountain and you look up and you're like, there's another massive mountain right behind it. The point is, you have to somehow find a way to enjoy the climb of the mountain. There's a book that actually talks about this, and it's so intriguing. Some people, they're climbing the mountain and they're miserable on the way up. They get up to the mountain, and the mountaintop is your goals, whatever it is. Let's say it's a new house. Let's say it's a new car. It's a certain amount of money you want to make, or a certain relationship you want to have. You climb that mountain, you get to the top, and you look around and you're like, for a second, for a little while, you're just like, oh man, I made it. Woo, this feels amazing. This feels amazing. You enjoy the moment for a little while. Everything's fine and dandy. And then you look up and you're like, oh, there's another mountain. There's another massive mountain to climb, and you're dreading it again. But you're like, you know what? I have to climb this mountain. I have to get there. You get up there again. You have a small moment of contentness and happiness. And then there's another mountain. But there's another way to climb. The other guy, he's climbing the same mountain you are, but maybe he's climbing it a little bit slower and a little bit more mindfully. Climbing a mountain is never super easy. It's hard, but he stops along the way, constantly stops along the way. And he's like, wow, look at this view. This is amazing. I've come so far. This is fantastic. He has a certain level of gratitude and enjoyment in what he sees. So he's enjoying the climb. Do you see what I'm saying here? He's enjoying the actual climb. even though it's hard, even though there are hard moments, yes, it's not always easy, but he's actually doing his best to enjoy the climb and stay grateful as he's climbing. This is what's really, really important. You don't want to lose sight of this. You don't want to just climb and just burn yourself out. You want to climb, you want to push yourself a little bit, but you also just want to enjoy the views as you're climbing. You want to enjoy and be grateful for who you're becoming as you're climbing. Because as you climb these mountains, as you get better and better, you're growing as your character, your being is growing, right? You might be in a place where you're not as angry as you used to be. Maybe you're not as disrespectful as you used to be. Maybe you're nicer than you used to be. Maybe you're more understanding. You're more knowledgeable. You're wiser than you used to be. All those things come from the process, not from the actual achievement, but from the process, from the climbing itself. So find a way to make the process enjoyable. The anticipation of, oh, it's going to feel amazing when I get this thing. No, it's going to feel amazing as I'm on my way to get this thing. It can feel amazing on the way. It doesn't have to only feel amazing when you get to the thing. So find enjoyment in the anticipation and find enjoyment in the destination, and then find enjoyment in the anticipation again and the destination, the anticipation. Anywhere you can derive gratitude from, find it, latch onto it, okay? Latch onto the gratitude and be grateful for everything you have. That's how you truly derive happiness. Subscribe. Good luck.